Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 Make America British Again. So obviously in this part we are continuing our war against the EU to liberate Poland. I'm still hopeful that eventually Germany will realize that they are on the losing side and will decide to say, you know what, EU, screw you, we're going independent now. But until that happens, I have to continue to deal with them. Norway is, their independence is going to be very short-lived, with much of their country being annexed by Sweden and potentially a small part being annexed by Russia. And we had a fairly successful invasion of the Netherlands, but we kind of pushed it when we decided to try and go for Germany. In theory, you should be fighting Portugal, shouldn't you? But apparently you're not. Which is very weird. Unless Portugal got... No, Portugal's not put in with us. What the hell? So yes, Portugal is fighting the Netherlands for their independence. But apparently this has not resulted in Germany being brought in, it seems. Let's take a look at current wars. Austrian War of Independence. Well, let's just look at the Portuguese. Yes, it looks like the Germans aren't in that one, but they are in the Polish one. It's weird that they're not in the Portuguese, or the Finnish, or in the Italian, and the Australian. They're only in the one that involves me, which makes no sense. They should be in all the others because they are a member of the EU. But according to the game, that's not how this works. So, yeah. I apparently have to deal with the fact that for whatever reason, Germany is not involved in the other, let's see, the other 5 wars of independence that are taking place. Hell, they're not even fighting the Swedes, who declared war on the Netherlands to go for Norway. Apparently I must have been wrong about that whole declaring war on an EU member results in a war with the rest of the EU. Because for whatever reason, Sweden and Russia aren't fighting what remains of the EU, at least, like they should be, in theory. So apparently it's really only who you declare war on, and then whoever is technically the leader of the EU right now, which in this case is, or was the Netherlands. It's apparently Ireland now, because they're the only elector. So technically speaking, in theory, I could have actually declared war on Italy before and taken their African holdings. But oh well. I saw something. Oh, it wasn't Cyprus. Who was it? Oh, Uruguay. They are a constitutional republic now. But, yes, our troops are going to have to hide in Belgium for a little while we, wait. I am hopeful that the Germans will decide to not get involved in liberating the Netherlands, but it appears that Iceland will, and same with St. Vincent, which I'm not a fan of. Okay, but they stopped. Oh, fuck you guys, seriously. I saw Finland. What are they doing here? Oh yeah, they're declaring their independence as well. I forgot. Let's go ahead and reoccupy these territories real quick. I saw something about the US, but I'm kind of busy with more important war things going on. And pull back to Belgium to let our troops recover. We just need to reoccupy the Netherlands. And of course the Belgians decided we're gonna go ahead and put our troops right where you're standing. And apparently I got some Irish peasants rising up. Oh, what are you doing? I see you moving your... Oh! And the US is supporting your independence. Damn it. Fucking Netherlands. Slow down to 3 speed. I thought I told you to attack them. Apparently I must have clicked one province too far. Go deal with the other peasants. Reoccupy the rest of Ireland. And feel free to just go ahead and set up shop in Uleid, or however the hell it's pronounced. Ooh. Macedonia's decided they don't want their independence, or at least they don't want the US to support their independence. Not sure if it might have something to do with the fact that their nation is currently being occupied by Austria. I do see that the Balkans seem to be creating a number of alliances. Yeah, the Germans are just sitting on the border with the Netherlands. I don't know why. They should have conditional military access through them. Yes, they do. For whatever reason, they just are refusing to go and liberate the Netherlands. So... yeah, that's just an interesting little thing we got going on there. Don't really mind. Makes my job a hell of a lot easier. Construct more nukes. I think we're still a ways out to get new military tech. 2160, in fact, actually requires more military power than we have on hand. Or that we could even have on hand if we were maxed out. Okay, all of our troops in Belgium are sitting at full manpower. And so it's a question, do we try again to go into the into Germany? What the hell's going on over here, though? Who's sieging Luxembourg? Ah, the Portuguese are, but they don't have a large enough military or an army there to actually take it, so I shall support them. Because I'm nice. I guess. Okay, Sweden. It's time for you to annex Norway, or at least as much of it as you can. You are my ally, correct? Yes, I am buddies with you. Just wanted to check and make sure. I didn't quite remember, it's been a little while. I don't really care for you, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the second option here. It only lasts for 10 years, but I'll still get more use out of it than I will have an advisor that I don't plan to use. It's a little strange how that works, isn't it? What are you doing, Kuwait? Okay, you got some troops sitting around in Turkey for some reason. Oh, Germany's created a alliance with what was that? Macedonia, I think it was. I'm not sure why. Oh, Poland is doing a decent job now. There we go. Polish War of Independence. The Poles have gained their independence. Yeah, that's a lot of manpower lost on their side. Out of curiosity, who lost the most? I'm gonna have to sort by each nation, though, which is annoying, actually. Wow. Germany, that's actually quite a lot more than I expected. I assume on my side I was the one that lost the most. No, Poles actually did. Well, the Poles gained their independence. They owe me a number of favors. I am actually somewhat surprised that Germany seems like they might have been the one that lost the most as a result of the war. Which is certainly not what I expect. Oh, wait. Oh no, Slovenia only lost 138. I thought that was 138,000. Granted, there's no way they would have been able to field 138,000 troops, so, yeah. Yeah, so, Germany, how? I don't think you really fought the Poles much, and I mean, yeah, we had a minor engagement between you and me, but it's fairly minor, all things considered. But hey, according to the game, the Germans lost the most, so that's a thing. Is that really the fastest route? To walk through a bunch of... Okay, if you think it's fastest, I'll let you do it. Kuwait, why are you getting uppity now? Poland, we are... No, we're not allies. Wait, one gosh darn second. What the... Game, did you lie to me? I think you lied to me. That war should have ended with a... We gained 12 favors, but that war should have ended with you gaining your independence. What the fuck did you do, Poland? Did you seriously not decide to gain your independence when we were winning the war? Yes, it was dragging on, but we were winning it. Oh my god, Poland, you're an idiot. Maybe that's why the Germans didn't declare their independence, because they didn't want to fight alongside an idiot. So, screw you, Poland. Okay, you're on your own next time. I'm not going to help you if you're going to go full retard and decide not to try and gain your independence. See, now the Germans decide, hey, let's go ahead and become buddies, or let's go ahead and declare our independence. See? Yep, they just didn't want to fight alongside Poland, who decided to not try and gain their independence, because they're idiots. Going to take you to 80. I'm going to assume that's what you're supposed to be at. You need to get to what? 60. Yeah, so all I'm going to say is screw Poland. They ruined everything. Germany's going to gain their independence, and they're going to be pissed at me. Poland is going to potentially lose some land, depending upon exactly how much war score it costs Germany to gain their independence. In theory, it would be possible for me to intervene. Well, wait. No, actually, oh shit, the US is backing you. Well, it doesn't really matter, because the US probably isn't going to bring troops to Europe, so you are technically on your own, Germany. You would have been better off with me, because I would have been able to back you up. But no, you decided you want the US's support, who's probably not going to help you. The US is going to sit back here and just twiddle their thumbs. Trust me, that's the way that's going to work. In fact, they're apparently fighting a war against Australia and India for some bizarre reason. Huh? More military leaders leaving us. You guys get to drilling. I don't even know what the fuck half these songs are. Who your okay? Your only friend is Malaway. Malaway's only friend is you, correct? Yeah. Ethiopia, you're still in the coalition against me. Did I improve relations with you all the way? Well, if I did, they've decayed. So let's try again. So we're buddies with the UAE. Syria's not exactly happy with us. Iraq is in the coalition. In fact, actually Syria is as well. At least the UAE is staying out of it this time. And if any of them declare war on me, it's just going to result in the UAE joining on my side, because the AI prioritizes joining on the side of the defender, even if they love the attacker. Because that's just the way it is. It's a large-ass army, don't you think, Italy? 111k in one army, it looks like. Bigger army, we got a decent money supply. But the same can't be said for our manpower. Okay, I guess going through Turkey was in fact faster than you. Okay, you max out at 100. I don't know why I was thinking you max out at 200. Okay, Ethiopia, here's a gift. Get the hell out of the coalition against me. And there might be more where that came from in the future. I'm just gonna wait for the AI to recalculate and realize that, oh hey, oh, Belgium, are you declaring your independence? Yep, okay, well, Germany declared their independence, so Belgium decided, hey, this is an opportunity for us to declare our independence. So I can't go to war with you because of the truce. We are going to have a second navy built up eventually. It's going to take a little while. I get the feeling it's prioritizing a lot of the transports right now for whatever reason. But maybe that's just me. I'm not quite sure why those things weren't merged, but okay. I'm going to assume it has something to do with the game screwing up as a result. Okay. Seriously, I'm just gonna, you know what? Everything down here is just going to get canceled and we're just going to redo it by scratch. For whatever reason, loading saves really fucks with this shit. Which is very annoying, to be completely honest with you. Oh, seriously, game? You're gonna reorganize this list every time I cancel something? And I'll just manually reissue the build orders. I could have just waited for them all to finish, but whatever. Okay, there's some stuff down here. You... Okay. Why are you not... Piece of crap game. You know that? You are being a piece of crap right now. Okay, there are no orders here. Correct? None that I can see, at least. Okay. For whatever reason, the game is refusing to show me the number here. I'm just gonna go ahead and on a limb and say that's because the game's being a piece of crap right now. I guess it thinks 86 and then showing 90 in parentheses is too big to fit on there, which I'm pretty sure is a load of bull because I'm fairly certain I've seen it show. Yeah, if you can fit frickin' 6 digits here, Game, you can fit 6 digits over there. God, I swear the UI in EU4 sometimes is crap. No, fuck you, Germany. You're not getting military access through me. 1, you don't need it, but 2, you decided to declare your independence after I finished helping the Poles. Also, you see, Poland, this is what happens when you go full retard. This is why you don't do that. This is why, when you're winning a war for independence, you don't just end it because it's gone on for 5 years or whatever. Potentially, Poland, you could get partitioned, with part of you owned by the Swedes, part of you owned by the Germans, part of you owned by the Ukraine. How does that feel? Small portion potentially held by Portugal if they had the coring range to do it, and if they cared to. No, fuck you, France and Ukraine. You definitely don't need to go through my territory. God, game, I swear. Wow, the Ukraine managed to get to Iceland. And it seems nobody's made it to Greenland yet. So, Denmark is hiding in Greenland. Oh, Netherlands is occupying a part of Italian Africa. Well, Italian Maghreb, but as far as I'm concerned, it's just Africa. It's easier. Got nothing to do with all my Diplo power. God, this leader is such crap. I need a better leader. Why aren't you merging? Military leader. You know what, game? I'm gonna assume you bugged out because you're such a piece of shit. Or, okay, never mind. Actually, I think those guys were built prior to the whole changing of plans thing. Built during the war and just told to sit there in Ireland because they weren't going to be able to go anywhere. Oh, we can get the game up to 4 speed now because we're at peace and we're just waiting to get our military built up more. That's still pretty far out. Yep. Construct more nukes. You lost your leader. But I don't have the military power right now to get him. No, Portugal, you don't need to go through my territory. Jesus, people. If I owned land in mainland Europe, sure. But guess what I don't own land at? Mainland Europe. So you don't need to go through my territory. Period. If you're thinking of trying to go down here to liberate Italian Africa, you don't need to. The Italians got this. And by that I mean they don't give a crap about Italian Africa. Did you gain your... No. No, you didn't. You fucked it up, Italy. You fucked it up. You could have won. I can guarantee you that. You could have won. I'm getting the feeling the rest of you guys are gonna fuck this up. Just going out on a limb. Calling it now. Oh, didn't mean to go to trade map mode. They're all going to get to somewhere above 32 war score in their favor and then decide, the war's gone on too long. We don't want to keep doing this. And then proceed to declare their independence. Or proceed to give up their Declaration of Independence. Like, seriously, people. Oh, the US actually did send troops over here. That is a fucking miracle, to be honest. And it's a 15-3-13. That is a weird combination, in my opinion. What the hell are you doing? Walking through my land. Why do you have conditional military access through me? Am I giving Poland something? Is that why? No. I can't think of why you would have conditional military access through me. But apparently Ireland has conditional military access through my land. It makes no sense, as far as I can tell. I don't believe I'm giving military access to anybody that they're fighting. So there's no reason, as far as I know at least, for them to have military access through me. So, yeah, okay. So for the collapse of the EU, we're really needing to hope Germany and France don't fuck this up like Poland and Italy have. Let them in because it's a potential for tax production and manpower. I mostly care for the manpower, but yay, game. I'll live with the tax and production if need be. And honestly, the local unrest isn't a particularly major issue. Most of our places are nice and happy. By that I mean at least they're not planning to rebel anytime soon. There we go. Alexandria is getting people. Oh, I don't need to mothball the forts, making a decent amount of money, but you know what, we'll mothball the forts anyway. It appears Ethiopia has yet to decide to leave the coalition against me, or at least I haven't seen anything mentioning it yet. So I assume, yep, they're still in it. Syria, can I give you a small gift? I can't. Would it actually help? A little bit. You know what? First things first, let me just send somebody to improve relations with you. While I wait to be able to send you a gift, then he'll at least improve relations slightly. Honorable people, yada yada yada. Let's go ahead and build more nukes because that's just what we do. February 23rd, and I can send Syria a gift of some odd amount of ducats. Because there's that strange alternate universe where we still use ducats as the currency of choice for everything. And that should hopefully get Syria to leave the coalition against me eventually. I don't know how the hell Greece got to Ireland, but they did. Let them in because I could use the manpower and everything. Oh, and Derby got a little bit of development, I guess, as a result of that, or enough development to build something. Yeah, that's worthless. If it gave money, which it doesn't. They used to, actually, I think. When I was doing my Roma Invictus series, these I think used to give tax income, but now they just give unrest and missionary strength. I could build a tier 8 fort in Derby, but why bother? Conscription Center, I mean, we got 200 leeway there. That's a couple armies, so I don't really know, game. I really don't. None of these are particularly useful. I guess I could build a mass transit. But it'll be that one place that has both a railway and a mass transit, because you can have both. That reminds me, looking at that, let's go ahead and build up our army some more. You are missing, what is it, what, one? Yeah, 1 infantry and a cannon. So, it's because I'm still using the old template. I didn't bother making a new one. Why are you not doing military drills? Let's go ahead and build a couple more troops. Malawi, you're gonna get troops on your borders. Ethiopia, you already got 2. That's fine. You know, Ethiopia, I think you might get more. Italy fucked this up, so it's probably a good idea for me to get some additional troops on their borders. The troops on the Malawi border can deal with both Kenya, Malawi, and support a potential invasion of South Africa in the future. You know what, screw it, we'll build that there. And that's pretty much all our manpower. And it doesn't recover particularly quickly. Or at least not as quickly as I would like. But there's not a whole lot I can do about that. I think we have all the stuff we can do for manpower recovery. Okay, now US, if you don't mind. Okay, your actual army composition is 42,317. So basically no cavalry, mostly infantry, and actually a decent amount of cannons. Netherlands, get the hell off my territory! Why do I have vision over here? We're not buddies with you anymore, and you fucked this up when you decided not to continue the war for your independence. Because you're such idiots, Poland. You really are. You had a chance to do something good, and you fucked it up. Let's see. So yes, if I declared war on you, I would have to fight the UAE. If I declared war on Syria, I would have to fight the... Yep, okay. Ethiopia, yep, okay. They're all buddies. That's really annoying, actually. Syria, if you don't mind, I would love it if you left. Okay, no, they're not gonna leave. Okay, let's try and improve relations with Germany. Also, why do they want some of my stuff? That makes no sense. What do they even want, actually? Let's go here and just look at this. This should help me. So, they want this stuff. All the way down here. You're not gonna fucking get that, Germany. It doesn't work like that. You shouldn't even be wanting that right now. It's been ages since you owned anything in Africa. I mean, we're talking a couple centuries here. But hey, for whatever reason, Germany's... Oh, and Russia decided they're going to be upset at me. How is that going to make you feel, Sweden? Because we've been friends for a long time. It would seem you don't care. And there we go, the coalition's falling apart. So you're still going to be buddies with Russia, it seems. Well, let's take a look at this. So, I think they're mostly relying on the improved relations to be buddies. Yeah, Sweden doesn't care, essentially, is the easiest way to describe that. Sweden does not care that Russia has decided to say that they consider me a rival, and that they would like to see London burning. For lack of a better way to describe that. You continue. Let's get you a leader now. You go back to drilling. You need some more people. Let them in, because I could stand to get some potential manpower. Don't care for the improved relations. Diplomatic reputation. What's ours at, out of curiosity? We have no inherent diplomatic reputation. We are neither good nor bad. I'm gonna tell the Netherlands to suck it. Yeah, I guess I could just fuck it. We'll go for morale and navies. Again, none of those are particularly good, but screw it. Okay, you have issues sitting there. Where's a good place to put you then? One province over, it looks like. So I'll move you. a little later. You need to get moved, though. You gotta walk all the way to the other side of their territory, though, apparently, to get anywhere good. Which is annoying, actually. Where's your cannon being built? Oh, it's... Why would you build a cannon in the province at their standing game? You could have built a cannon in a province off to the side, one. Just one off to the side. That way, they wouldn't be back to back. They wouldn't be serial, they'd be parallel. Yeah, they'd be parallel. That way the two could be built side by side. But hopefully the delay between the infantry getting built and the artillery getting built wouldn't be that long. Okay, move off to the side one. Actually, you know what? Go to Tenga. Still a long ways out? Yep. Continue to construct additional nuclear weapons. There we go. Sweden has taken over Norway. They did a shit job at it, though, in my opinion. But sure. Germany, how you going? Oh, you're at 36%. You might just beat what Poland made it to before they fucked it up. That would be wonderful. Maybe a gift as well. Unless you're asking for an arm and a leg. Which I get the feeling you're going to ask for an arm and a leg. Well, I think I paid the UAE quite a bit. So, you might cost a little bit more than them, but not actually that much. Considering I've got almost 260,000 sitting in the bank with just nothing to do with it. There we go. We'll send... Is that an accurate number? Yes, it is. I could fine-tune it a little bit, so sure. We'll send just 17,350 ducats, Germany. Now we're friends. Now stop being outraged at me. I don't even know why you're outraged as a result of aggressive expansion. That would make sense if... Okay, if you owned anything that I bordered. But you don't. I mean, technically we have a border as a result of the sea, but... No, I mean, if you owned something in Africa, and I took some stuff over around it, sure, I can understand you being pissed at me about it. But, honestly, you shouldn't be. Now, we do actually have an interesting thing going on with the EU. I don't think these guys can form coalitions right now, so... the whole of the EU is really pissed at me, for the most part, and it really is predominantly the EU members that are pissed. The other people aren't really that pissed. So if they gain their independence, they could in theory form a coalition against me. The end result being basically nothing has changed, except for that at least coalitions are temporary, while the EU wouldn't really be temporary. But yeah, so in theory, a coalition could get formed against us if, say, France and Germany declare their independence and succeed. Which they have declared their independence, but they have yet to succeed. They are winning, but they might pull a Poland and decide, we're winning this, so let's go ahead and just get a white peace, because that makes perfect sense in some universe. That's going to be it for this part. Yeah, I am annoyed that Poland decided to just fuck this up. They were winning. They could have won. Yes, the war was dragging on for a little bit, but you had nothing better to do, Poland. Trust me, you had nothing better to do. The reality is I shouldn't have even bothered telling Poland they had my support. I could have just told Germany, and that should have been fine. But I figured, let's do both. That way, hopefully, they'll decide to do it side by side. they'll decide, hey, Poland, if you declare your independence, we'll declare our independence. But no, they didn't do that. Germany didn't want to fight alongside Poland because I guess they knew Poland was going to fuck it up in the end. But I'll see you all in the next part. Quick reminder that I do have a Patreon. I'll link to that in the description if you wish to go ahead and become one. If you become one at just the $1 a month tier, which is the cheapest tier available, you get early access to all my videos. In the case of this series, that means you get the videos almost a week early because I typically upload them to my Patreon on Sunday, sometimes Monday, depending upon how busy I am on Sunday. But I do typically try and get them up on Sunday. But I will see you all in the next part where we will be doing, I don't know, something. Maybe a war with South Africa. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I haven't quite thought it through because I was expecting the war with Poland to, drag on for basically the entirety of this part and potentially a little bit of next part. And I was hoping for the EU to collapse a little bit faster than it is right now. But it really isn't. And I'm going to blame that partly on Poland not succeeding in its Declaration of Independence and Germany deciding to not do it until after Poland failed. But yeah, in theory, if France and Germany succeed, the EU is going to be very weak to the point where I could probably just sort of waltz on in there and conquer most of the people. Obviously, that is a question of whether or not I will do that. We'll figure that out at a later date when the EU is, or when Europe is an actual viable target to attack. If I don't want a war that drags on for 30 years. Because I don't need World War III. But yes, so like I said, I will see you all in the next part. But until then, a goodbye and farewell.